Yo, what's happening, people? Okay, we are live right now. 22 minutes past 8 right now. XSplit, big up man like XSplit's in the house right now. Starting a little bit later than I originally intended right now. I might have to do an actual schedule right now. But for now, right now, it is game night. Thursday game night. We're about to play some Alex Kidd and Miracle Worlds DX. I think we're near the end of this game. I think it seems like we're near the end, so we'll see how far we get today. But anyway, let me switch over to this stream, chat to y'all for a little bit. But yeah, you know what? So I started working a bit later in the day. So before I would get up at like 4:30 a.m. Let me shut this window because that get loud. Before I'd get up at like 4:30 a.m. and start working, like driving work at around 7 a.m. So I'll do maybe some quick stuff like maybe go gym or something like that, and then start at 7 a.m. and then come back and maybe be back home by around sort of 1 o'clock ish, that kind of time. And I was doing that for a while, and it's fine, but it's tiring. Like it does get really tiring. So lately I've been like, you know what happens if I just sleep in and just do the same hours but a bit later in the day? And that's what I've been doing in the past week or so. And I definitely feel a whole lot better, a whole lot less tired. But yeah, it does mean that I might have missed a few times on the streams, and like rather than starting at 8, we're starting a little bit past. So I don't know, maybe it means I have to redo the schedule or something like that. Or I don't know, we'll figure something out, But anyway. How's you doing, man? How's you doing, XSplits? How's everybody doing? Oof. But yeah, I am just trying to catch up on some things because I'm just like, apparently there's a microscopic Louis Vuitton bag the size of a grain of sand to go on auction. Okay, well that's the world we're living in right now. That's the world we're living in right now. Spider-Man is on sale on Steam for those interested. It's only like 33 quid, so it's not a small enough price for me to go buy it. But Ghost Run is $7.49. That's pretty decent. Though I think I've got that on PlayStation Plus, so I don't think I need to buy that right now. Yo, little Jacob, man, like little Jacob ain't seen you for a good minute or two. How you been, bruh? How you been? What you been up to? Matter of fact, I think you said you were gonna take a social media break. Now I'm thinking about it. Was that right? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm just catching up with some emails right now real quick because I ended up starting to stream late, so I'm kind of like behind on a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm less tired. I'm less tired. Great, just been working and enjoying the sun. Oof, yeah. I got a comment on the recent video over my movie channel. It says, great movie, bad video. I'm gonna ask him what's bad about the video on the off chance there might be some constructive feedback. But it's the internet, so I won't hold my breath for that. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. Work's going all right. So yeah, I've been starting streams a bit later than planned lately, a few times. So here's the thing. Like normally, up until about a week ago, I would get up at 4:30 a.m. Yeah, what up, Belgian Dan? I'll get up at 4:30 a.m. and maybe go gym and then start cab work at about 7 a.m. and I'll try and get back home at about sort of 1 o'clock. And I was doing that for a while. and it's all right doing it that way. Like, you know, you could earn a decent amount, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. But it's tiring. Like, I'd get back and I'd pretty much just like fall asleep, you know, right away. And you know, so I thought to myself, you know, rather than doing that, let me sleep in and then start the day a bit later. And that's definitely better in terms of how I feel. Like, I just feel more energetic, feel a whole lot less tired. So it's definitely better for that. But because I'm starting things later, you know, knock-on effect, it means the streams have been a bit like, I'm supposed to start at 8 and I'm starting at 9, or today just like 8:20, you know. So I don't know if it means a slight schedule change, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Hopefully could figure out how things can fit. I missed you guys. Hey, missed you, man. Been a couple of weeks. No, it hasn't been that long, has it? I think it's been more than a week. I think at least that the last one in the chat. I think it's been more than a week. Hey, he's in the gym. Oh, cause you might have missed that news. So yeah, I actually joined the gym ages ago, but in recent weeks I've been going to the gym more frequently. So that's new. Been going more frequently, about 2-3 times a week, 4 times a week. It kind of varies depending on, you know, the week and the schedule, but I try to go at least 3 times if I can, or 2 or 3 times. I think I've been once so far this week. Try and go tomorrow, and then maybe on Sunday as well. And some muscle size, he's gonna be flexing all that. You know, I'm just, you know, trying to keep fit, you know what I mean, and you know, just you know, make sure I've got good health. Yeah, Sunday David, it makes, yeah, for real, it does. No, it really does. It really does. Like, you know, just waking up, because I don't have to wake up early. That's the thing. You know what I think it is? I think because prior to doing cab work, you know, I worked in offices, right? I worked in, you know, just regular jobs, like, you know, cleaning. I've done all kinds of jobs, but I'm used to like getting up early, right, and starting the day like that. And I guess it, and it's not, like I said, it's not a bad thing to do it that kind of, to start work at that kind of time, because, you know, you pick up all the people going to work, and, you know, so, and people trying to get to train stations, blah blah blah. So it's a good time to work in terms of making your money and that. But yeah, I just like got to a point where I was like, it's so tiring. I don't want to be driving while tired. You know, because that's not a good idea, right? Don't want to be driving while tired. So I was like, you know what, let me sleep in. And yeah, you're right, Dan, it makes such a huge difference to how I feel. But the knock-on effects is the streams have been a bit later, so we'll figure something out. Back at the gym itself, nice. Get them gains in. It's summertime and I want to look good. In my shirt, yeah. I know what you mean. I mean, for me, it's just I'm just trying to be healthy for real, though. I mostly do cardio, you know what I mean? Yo, what up, Maddie? So it's Matthew now, yeah? No, it's no Spark Boy no more. No Spark Boy, no Imperative Spark. None of that. It is Matthew now. All right. Listen, you guys might not know, but Matthew streams over on Twitch. Used to watch his streams. I haven't watched this for a while, but he's back on Twitch now, so I'm gonna try to check some of his streams now that I know he's back on Twitch. I guess you've been back for a while, I just didn't even know. But to be honest, I'm not on Twitch very often these days, so yeah, I wouldn't have known. But yeah, checking out the YouTube side of things. How you doing, Matt? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Using creatine as my supplement, it's working nicely. Okay, cool. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about that once you're back then. But yeah, how's everybody doing? About to play some Alex Kidd in Miracle World. So let me switch over to this screen and hit that button there. So, oh, you have to put this over here. Load. So here's the thing, we've been playing this game for a few weeks. I think I am near the end of this game. Okay. Yeah, could do that. I think I'm near the end of this game. I'm not sure how many levels I've got. Maybe like 2 or 3. I'm guessing. Now after 4 years of dealing with impersonator, fakes, etc., I'm all able stuff to us these days. I know, fair enough. I get that. I get that. Just gotta be you, man. You just gotta be you. Let's refine a bit, so I'll just avoid all that janky junk. Yeah, no, I get that. But yeah, man. Man's just been doing these things. Man's been on YouTube. Like I said, I haven't really been on Twitch a whole lot. There's a couple of people I watch from time to time that are checking on, but even those guys, I'm I haven't really been on Twitch a whole lot. I'm very much a YouTube fanboy these days, even though YouTube doesn't like me very much, I'm sure. Oh, flipping out. YouTube don't. I don't know if YouTube don't like me. I'm. Oh yeah, this in it. Oh wait, one sec. But yeah, man, I'm alright, man. I'm alright. Playing Alex Kidd. This game. This is actually. So back when I was a wee lad. Back in maybe 1990 or so, I wouldn't get, we didn't get dip pocket money, we got dinner money, and we got £5 a week dinner money. Oh, ooh, too close. Oh, flipping out. We got £5 a week dinner money, and I wanted to get the Master System 2 because the Master System 2 had Alex Kidd in the UK it's called Alex Kidd in Wonderland, right? And it had that built in. And my thinking was that if I can buy the Master System 2 with a built-in game, then I don't have to spend money on another game, which is good thinking, right? Because it comes with it already. Because games are like £50 and Master System 2 is 60. So I saved my dinner money week after week after week. So I eventually saved enough to buy the Master System 2 at £60, 60 UK pounds. It was the very first games console I ever bought with my own money, and I only had like one game on it, which was this game, Alex Kidd in Miracle World, although it was called Alex Kidd in Wonderland back in the UK. And I played it a lot. One, because it's a great game. Two, because it was the only game I had. So yeah, this is definitely a nostalgic special game for me, even though it's like the revamped version. This is what I was actually playing back in the day. This is what it looked like on my screen back in the day. Nowadays we get this so much nicer. So you've played. I've not played Tears of the Kingdom. No, I have not. No. I you know what, I still haven't completed Breath of the Wild. And I want to do that before I start on Tears of the Kingdom. In fact, there's a few things I want to do because I still ain't completed Final Fantasy 7. So I was playing Final Fantasy 7. Oh, flipping now. I was playing Final Fantasy 7. I got all the way up to Sephiroth, right? The very last boss, and he killed me. But it's like such a long way to get to him. I need to take a break from it because it was just pissing me off. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that game pissed me off. So eventually I'd have to get back to it. But for now, I'm just kind of taking a break from that game. And then eventually I'd have to get to Breath of the Wild. And then eventually... Oh, no, don't do that. Eventually, I'm going to have to get to Breath of the Wild, and eventually it'd be Tears of the Kingdom. So God willing, one day, but yeah, it might take a while. Yeah, my main YT channel is basically my IRL, audio diary, and everything else in the middle. So I guess I'm always around one way or another. Okay, nice. Gotta find ways to keep expressing yourself, man, for sure. I believe so anyway. And that can be difficult in this world. It doesn't always accommodate for that sort of thing. For following your passions and just being yourself and creative and all that. 2-minute Zelda Tears of the Kingdom isn't really a big improvement on Breath. Okay, I've heard very different to that. Like people saying it's amazing, or is that just hype? I remember I saved my paper round. I need to buy my system back in there. Yeah, we had to do that, man. We had to do that. I should have had a paper round back in there. I would have got it a lot sooner. I was saving £5 a week, bro. £5 a week dinner money. You know what that means? I did not eat for weeks at school. I didn't have school dinners for weeks. And bear in mind that you have a half term in the middle of that, so we never got no dinner money for that half term, which means there was that 1 week where I didn't have nothing to save. I should have got a paper round, man. That's what I should have done. Oof. I don't know about this kid back in the day. This game was classic. Well, is classic, I should say, rather. Oh! Didn't realize how close I was to it. I've got to remake a Final Fantasy VII. Okay, how's that working out? Hey, you done well to progress that far. Yeah, I'm too close to give up. I'm too close to, as Eminem would say, I'm too close. I've come too far to turn and walk away and not say what I got to say. But it just pissed me off so much. I was like, you know, I can't. I just not now. Because I know what I need to do. Or at least I have an idea what I need to do. I need to level up my characters. But I've got my main team. I don't need to level up all my characters. I just need to level up my main team to about maybe 70. Because they're on about 60 something now. So I think I need to level up to about 70 and then try that again. And apparently there is a place to save nearby, so I'm gonna have to take another look. But at least if I'm leveled up, it won't take as long to get to the boss, to Sephiroth, and it, you know, I could beat all the other enemies a bit easier as well along the way. So it won't be as, hopefully it means it won't be as off-putting to keep do it again, because the way I spent like 2 hours just getting to the boss, nowhere to save, finally getting to the final boss, and then it was just too much for me. It was like way too much for me. Like it weren't even fair at this point. It's like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I mean? It was like a child going up against Mike Tyson. It's like, what you know? That's what it was like. That's literally what it felt like. Imagine like a 15-year-old boxer that just started last week going up against Mike Tyson in his prime. It's like, it's not happening. Come on. So yeah, I need to level up. Yeah, especially. Oh, it's saying it's all hype. It's overrated. Okay, interesting. I might still want to play it, but interesting. Yeah, especially with me, I have been exceedingly big, falling out with my own man recently. That also pushed me back into streaming alongside financial struggles. Ah, it's a shame, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, parents, can't live with them, can't live without them. I mean, literally, they're the reason why we're here. But I get it, man, I get it. Is that resolved? I mean, if you'd rather not say, that's cool. I don't know. Pushing over into saying that, and they might be uncomfortable saying, but if you don't mind letting us know. Is that resolved, or is that still ongoing? That issue. Flipping out, this slide, man. You'd think I'd be able to pull it off like quick, easy by now, but it's still difficult. I was doing 2 paper rounds every morning to save up for my master system. You must have got it like, it must have taken you like what, 2 weeks to get that set? Like you must have had that thing quick fast. So I think you told me you were getting like, was it, oh flipping now. I think you was telling me you were getting like £10 for the paper round, was that right? And if you had 2, that's like 20. Bro. Man, you must have been blinging back in the day. Like you must have been one of the kids that had like the feelers. Like, you know, we had like the 2 pairs of feelers, like and there were 2 different colors, and you wear one color for each foot. Like one blue one and one purple one and stuff like that. You must have been that kid. You must have been that kid. With the Nike Air Maxes when they were brand new. You must have been that kid. The big African medallion. You must have been that kid. You must have... And when Ben Sherman shirts started getting popular, you must have had like 5 or 6 of them. You must have been that kid. My system was worth sacrifice. I had so much fun playing Wonder Boy and Alter Beast and Outrun Space Off. For real, man. Masters was that console was something, man. It really was. Rocky, yeah, correct. £20 plus £10 pocket money. Oof. You must have been loaded back in it. Yo, we're talking to a legit rich kid right now. You understand, guys? We're talking to a man that was loaded back in the day. £20 a paper round, £10 pocket money, yo. Jacob was blinging back in the day. Jacob must have been taking girls out like every week or something. Every girl wants to hang out with him. Jacob, when's it gonna be my turn to take me? When's it gonna be my turn for you to take me out? That's not fair. You took her out already. It's my turn. Man, you know, I'm not even bothered with this thing. If I die, I'm not gonna come back to this because it takes so long to get the slide. Ugh. That's why I move distantly. No, each other for. Oh, I see. It's been like that for a while. That's not, to be honest, why we haven't spoken to each other for about a week or more now. Yeah, that's a shame. Sorry, man. But yeah, parents. I mean, the truth is, like, a lot of times when you have issues with parents, you're gonna hear people say things like, "Oh, but that's your dad. That's your dad. That's your," you know, and of course that is true. But I mean, without I don't want to say what you should or shouldn't do because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna know all the details of the situation, but I do think sometimes, yeah, the best thing to do is to just not be around them. Like, there aren't, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody deserves to be in your life, and that includes some family members, you know, including close family members. Not everybody deserves to be in your life, and, you know, hopefully one day the issue can be resolved and you can have a relationship, but it needs to go both ways. It can't be just like one person makes all the efforts and the other person maybe not so much making efforts. So it's like, yeah, the feelers used to floss. I can't lie, for real, man. £30 a week, bro. I'd be flopped, mate. If I had £30 a week back then, you don't understand. You don't. Well, Jacob, you understand, but you don't understand. You're like, man would have been. Bruh, I would have had. I mean, to be honest, I probably would have spent most of it on video games anyway. But still, the point is, punch this guy and he kills me. But yeah, because we would pretty much just like, ask our dad for stuff, and you know what I mean, like when it came to the feelers, for example, like the way I had to like practically beg my dad to buy feelers, because feelers were like £50 a pair, and that's a lot of money. Like, bro, even now, like today, in big 2023, I wouldn't spend no £50 on trainers, like, for trust. But back then, like, you have no concept of like money and value and that kind of thing. You just know that you want the feelers because they're popular and they're cool and all the cool, you know what I mean? That's all you know. So we finally got the feelers. We did get them. Like, I got a pair, my brother got a pair, and so we did the thing where we aren't exactly the same shoes. Oh, flipping out, man. Should have turned around. We're not really the same shoe size, but we're not that far apart. So we were able to do that thing where, yeah, you had like one cover in each foot. You know what I mean? So I think I had a blue. I can't remember if I had blue and he had green, or he had blue and I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure one of us had blue, and I'm pretty sure the other one had green. And then, yeah, we'll just like have one on each foot and swap and be like, yeah, I got two pairs. I got two pairs. Yeah, I remember Wallabies. I had a pair of those as well. And a fresh pair of Nikes every month. Can't lie. Oh, nice. Blingin'. Did you mean to tell me you didn't do paper round? I thought every kid did it. No, I mean, I did do... It wasn't really a paper round, but my next door neighbor, we'd collect the newspaper for her, and she might give us like a little piece of change for doing it. She was like this sweet lady that we call her Auntie Joe's, not Auntie Joe's, that's down the road. We call her Auntie Flo, because you know, it's what you do. But yeah, we collect. She was like an older lady, like I mean, she would have been, I think, in her 70s, I guess, at this time. And so yeah, we'll like go to the shop, and it was all, the paper was all paid for. We'll pick up a copy for her, one for somebody else who I don't remember right now. Sorry, my bad. And then yeah, bring it back and give it to her. And then she might like give us like maybe some sweets or some cakes or like a little, you know what I mean, stuff like that. But yeah, we did I never actually did a full-on proper paper right now. But I should have, man. I should have. Man would have had big yell if I did that, you know what I mean? Man would have. What's the first game you ever played? Can you remember that far back? I don't remember the name of it. I remember it was like one of these handheld LCD type things, like, you know, Game & Watch. It wasn't Game & Watch, but it was like that, you know, that LCD type thing. I mean, Game & Watch was actually around, but we just didn't get it till much later. But the first one that I remember was like, yeah, just LCD handheld thing, like one game, probably some fighting game. I really don't remember. We did eventually get Game & Watch though, but that wasn't the first one we had. The first computer game I think I ever played, I don't remember. I mean, I remember there was no, you ain't gonna bother these actually because it's long. There was probably a few, like, I don't remember this very first specifically, but oh damn it, come on, let's take a piss now. I don't remember the very first specifically, but it would have been either something like Trantor the Last Stormtrooper, or Track and Field, or Solomon's Key, because there was a few that we had. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. There's a few that we had that came with this games machine that our parents bought. And bloody hell, man, I ain't getting past 11 anytime soon, am I? And so I don't remember which was the very first one that we put on, but it would have been amongst one of those ones. Trantor was definitely my favorite though, that much I can tell you. Trantor was definitely my favorite. Yeah, Kung Fu was the first ever game I played. Yeah, okay. I don't even know that game. Like, what was that on? Was that a computer game? Or was that like a handheld thing as well? I don't mind saying this publicly, but it not for my dad contributed to majority of my emotional, mental distress all throughout growing up and a plethora of other things. Yeah, no, that sucks, man. Sorry. The issues more because that was a fun. Yeah, them wallabies, yeah, they went. Bro, I don't know how they got popular, but yeah, no, I had a pair. And what was the other one? Clark's. Well, Clark's was named with a shop, actually. Clark's was named with a shop, but they had like a pair of shoes that got really popular for one time, and we had those as well. So we did all right, though. Still, we did all right. We were poor kids, but we did all right. We still kept up with a lot of fashion stuff, but. And well, always believe in me. Gaming despite knowing I'm doing all I can to find another better job. I said that with gaming, he doesn't feel answerable for anything. So he said, and he's the talk with the big G. So yeah, that's a shame, man. But yeah, you know what, Max? What I was saying, like sometimes, yeah, you're better off just. I mean, it sucks to say it because it is your dad and your parents, and you don't. Unfortunately, we don't only the ones that bit right. But you know what? Something I feel like I don't know if I've learned this or whatever, but something that's kind of come to me recent times is that sometimes, even if you've got good parents, I'm like sometimes you need to be your own parent. You know, even if you've got good parents that are doing the best they can. Sometimes you need to be your own parent. You know, sometimes you need to tell your things, tell yourself things, tell yourself the things that they should be telling you. Sometimes you need to do the things for yourself that they should have been doing. You know, you've got to be your own parent. You know, and it sucks, but unfortunately, like that's how it is. Time's great time to do paper round. I got tips from everyone. Oh man, I definitely should have done a paper round. Oof. Man, I would have had the nicest clothes. Actually, no, to be fair, like I said, we did all right. I mean, I guess we didn't have everything, of course, but we did all right. I think, all things considered, we had games, we had, you know, music, we'd buy, you know, tapes, CDs, whatever, you know. We managed to keep up with some fashionable stuff. Right, so I think we did okay, but mate, if I had a paper round back in the day, if I was getting that 30 quid, 20, 30 quid, man, promise you, like, no girl would have ever turned me down. None of the girl would have turned me down. But then again, if that had happened, I might have ended up with some kind of like ego issue, being insecure and shit about money. So yeah, maybe it's best I didn't have a paper round. If it was like a mini workout, fingers used to hurt like hell after. Yeah, no, for real. Like the way it would take the piss as well. Like you'd be like proper battering the buttons, like the joystick and all that, yeah. And the way your character would just move, like, you know, like 1 millimeter every 5 hours or some crap like that, and the computer's just like whizzing across the screen, leave you for dust, and you're just like, yo, why am I even bothering? You know what I mean? What am I even doing here? The computer's all like, and you're just like. Like, you need steroids to play that game. That's literally what it's telling you. You need steroids to play that game. Otherwise, it's like, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Kung was on the Commodore 64 and Amstrad. Oh, okay. It's a martial arts game. I'm guessing it was a pretty tough game as well. And games were, yeah, no, for sure, yeah. think pretty much every game, or certainly any kind of fighting martial arts type. Oh, that was too close. Yeah, unfortunately, I've just hit my limit with dealing with someone who demands you to be answerable for the actions you take, but has the hubris to be like, that doesn't apply to me. Do as I say, not as I do, that type thing. Yo, what up, Brax? Brax Spivvy, in a place to bivvy. Like, I can say whatever I want because blah blah blah. I just can't stand. Yeah, man. Alright. See you in a bit, Jakes. But yeah, it's an unfortunate shame when it comes to certain people of their kind of arrogance and oh, that was not a good idea. Oh, so close. Ooh, flipping hell, man. The way you just run into things because they're so close, it's like, mate, come on. How you doing, Brax? How's your day going? How's your day been? Oh, got it. Maybe I start my Twitch stuff after I eat. And yeah, so maybe now I'll try jump back in. Go on between if I can. But okay, cool. No worries, man. Appreciate coming through, Matt. Man like Matt. Oh, flip. There was nowhere to go. Like, I couldn't jump down because I'll run into the. I came all this way just to lose all my lives on the. Nothing much. I'm good. The day has some high temps with cloud sky and some severe storms is going to come through tonight. So Matt, actually, if you're still in the chat, let me ask you this real quick, because Braxton lives in a part of America that seems to have nothing but bad weather. And if memory serves, I think you live in a state that's not too far from the southern states, if I remember correctly. So are you getting all that bad weather as well, Matt? The Brax, man, damn. Be careful out there. Oh, I don't remember. I think it was paper I had to go for, wasn't it? I don't remember. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so it was stone I had to go for. There we go. It was stone twice that I need to go for. I don't know what he's going to do now, though. I should... Yeah, got him. But yeah, now it's the hard bit. And I've only got one life. Oh, damn it, man. Yeah, luckily fall and winter is a few months away. So what does that mean? That should mean the weather calms down a bit then, right? Yeah, it sounds like you guys need some calmer weather though. Oof. It's just my favorite season in the year. Out of all is the second severe weather season. Okay. For the south and the hurricane season ends in November. Yeesh. Yeah, there's no good weather, is there? You don't get no good weather. Yeah, the weather's not too bad right now, actually. Like, the temperature's kind of well, the humidity, I should say, has come down a bit. The temperature's still quite high up. Well, high for us, anyway. Oosh. Oosh. Okay, got it. Got it. Oof. 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 Alright, so I've got 3 lives. A stone. That's what I'm going to do. Stone. And I'm going to try and avoid his rocks falling from the sky and that thing that he fires out of his belly. Try and punch him up. Okay. I ain't got no powers though. Sultan Hakeem, yo, what up? Sultan Hakeem, how's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. Alright, here we go. Now it's just falling rocks. Oh, come on. I jumped. Oof. Oh, jeez. They made this guy hard, you know. Oh, jeez, man. I did. So now I gotta do all this again. Oh, man. Gotta do all this all over again. Ish. That's what she said. I mean, I can't well, I mean, I can complain, but I shouldn't complain, because back in the day, you would have to start the entire game right from the very beginning of the game all over again. At least I don't have to do that. At least I don't have to do that. So I guess I shouldn't be too mad. Mahan. Hi, bro. Yo, what up? Sultan Hakim. Hi, hi. Am I saying it right? Mahan? Man? You love my boobs. Alright. Well. Okay. Interesting. Ah, flipping out. Didn't know that I had boobs, but if I have and you love them, well, guess that's cool. I'm from London, England. Where are you from, Sultan? Oh, come on, man. Why is he always in a... Turkey? Okay, yeah, yeah. I was actually in Istanbul not too long ago, which is a lie, by the way. I wasn't in Istanbul. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. So I went to Karachi, Pakistan, and the flight... It was a connecting flight, so it went through Istanbul. So although I've never seen Istanbul, I have technically been to Istanbul. Technically, I've been to the airport, and I did eat some food while I was there. So I have had Turkish food. It was a coffee. Oh, in fact, I've had Turkish coffee actually. Like traditional Turkish coffee, I mean. Which I assume you just call coffee, by the way. I assume you just call it coffee. But yeah, I have had traditional Turkish coffee. And I quite liked it, actually. I quite liked it. It was very strong. Oh, that's what I should have done to begin with, isn't it? Yo, man, just sent me 10 Turkish lira. Yo, appreciate that. 10 Turkish lira and 45 Turkish cent. Sorry, I'm sorry, my bad. Well, I appreciate that. 10.45. Big up, big up. There are too many immigrants in Turkey. We are uncomfortable with this as a people. Oh, okay, I see. Well, you have a lot in common with a lot of, with a lot of Brits, I think. Actually, I think. Here, why don't you get yourself? Yo, big up for that. For the 10 Turkish lira. Yeah, I think a lot of Brits feel that same way. Oh, flipping out. Cool. This is Kuwait dinar. Okay, sorry, my bad. My bad. I thought TRY was Turkish lira. I'm sorry. Was it Kuwait dinar? My bad. I appreciate the Kuwait dinar. The 1045 Kuwait dinar. Even though I didn't recognize the currency, my bad. I'm sorry. I said appreciate it. Thank you. And it's Black Music History Month. Okay. Isn't that just every month, though? I mean, let's just keep it real, like, it's just every month. I don't know about you, but it's always a good reason to celebrate Beyonce. Yo, what up, Sam? Sam B and a place to be. How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. Oof. Alright, so we're going stone. So I can get past the bit where, you know, this bit. But that next bit after this is like, bruh. I need like 1,000 lives or something just to get used to it. I saw your post on Insta, Sam, by the way. I think your kids have got a bright future. At the very least, they'll be able to cuss you out in the future. Well, now, by the looks of it. A good day, awesome. All right. Oh! How am I supposed to avoid these things though? Like, they just fall everywhere. She's so proud. Proud mommy moment. Oh, and I swear these are falling faster and faster each time. Oh, mate. I don't know if I'm going to get past. This is nonsense, though. Like, you lost $80,000 on trading. What's that, like crypto or something? Amiga gaming culture. I'm not familiar with that. Are you talking about Commodore Amiga? Like, because that's like, what, 1980s we're talking. Right, Amiga 64 and them things. Is that what you mean? Oh, damn it. Video special of Aaliyah is here on TV because of Black Music History Month. Aaliyah Horton. They learned it from me. Oh, damn it. But it seems that the students might have surpassed the master. You know what? I hate this game. I hate this game. Ugh. I hate this game with a passion. Why is it so hard all of a sudden? Like, why? What is the purpose of this? For why? For why? So you know when it's hot temps here in the south, when you hear the locusts throughout the day. I don't need to be hearing no locusts, damn man. Or that noise, that whatever kind of noise they're making. I don't need to be hearing that. You look got to sleep with nets around or something. Like, do you have like mosquito nets or insect nets that you have to put around your bed when you go to sleep? That's a madness. I ain't got no money. As long as they have a good comeback, they will be fine in life. Indeed. It is actually a good skill to have though, like in terms of like being able to, because people are going to say all kinds of things throughout your life and they're not always going to be nice things. That's the truth. And if you're able to think of something quickly that you could have as a comeback, chances are you're gonna come out best in that situation. So yeah, it is a good skill to have. It's actually a good skill to have. Conan the Barbarian versus Conan the Destroyer. Do you mean the movies or the character? Because it's the same person. We're going to Faith. Who's Faith? Talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer Faith. I would say I like Conan the Destroyer, the movie, better than Conan the Barbarian. That's my opinion on that. I think The Destroyer was a better movie. What say you? Locusts in the noon and evening, and then crickets at night. You'll have the swats at them. Mosquitoes, especially because they carry the West Nile virus. Yeah. That's a madness. Oh, too close. Imagine living in the country where you... I'll just do this actually. Okay, I've got 3 lives. We have to swat away mosquitoes on a regular basis. Madness is me only having 1 cup of coffee today and just drinking water. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I actually only had 1 cup of coffee myself today, actually. Although that's not madness for me. That's not madness. It kind of varies, my coffee intake. Alright, ooh. Oh, come on, man. Can't you get a punch without dying? Like, bro, come on. Oh, dude, this is ridiculous. Like, how am I supposed to fight this guy if I can't escape anything he does? Oh, jeez. I hate this game. I hate this game. But I've come too far to turn and walk away. I recommend Platoon game. Platoon, what's that about? You'll hear crickets after it rains because water is mosquitoes' breeding grounds. They'll be out and around too, and yeah. The insect nets and bug zappers for them. It's so easy to win if you can control your mind, but it seems nobody effing can. I guess that means, yeah, I mean, sure, but where's the fun in controlling yourself? You know what I mean? Like, where's the fun in that? I mean, you should control yourself, by the way, because, right, you get in a lot of trouble if you don't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Depends on the situation. Exactly. Most times you can let go. You can just have a little fun. But be careful, because sometimes you're going to be in control of yourself, and you can get into a lot of unnecessary trouble if you're not. So I'm just saying, know the difference. Know the difference. Do you like Andrew Tate? Andrew Tate is bad. Nah. I don't pay attention to Andrew Tate, so I have no opinion on that guy. I know there's a lot of people that like him, and then there's a lot of people that don't like him. I fall into the category of I really don't care enough to look into what he said or what he hasn't said. But apparently enough people do care about him for him to constantly be in my timeline about, oh, Andrew Tate said this, Andrew Tate. I was like, bloody hell, man. Maybe stop paying attention to this dude and it'll go away. I don't know, maybe that's a thing, like, but yeah, I don't pay attention to that dude, or at least I try not to. Kind of difficult, I guess. Don't do that. Oof. That's kind of the thing, though, isn't it? It's like, if all the people who apparently don't like him and hate what he has to say, if they just ignored him and stop retweeting his stuff or stop inviting him onto these shows, whatever, eventually dude would just go away. He'd be refined to the, you know, far corners of the internet. But it's because people keep giving him so much fuel for the fire, so to speak. Dude's everywhere, and it's like, who is he? Like, I just don't tell him. I don't care. I don't want to know. I'm just saying, like, people pay so much attention to him and then complain that he's popular. It's like, you're the reason why he's popular, because you're giving him so much attention. Maybe focus on things that you actually like, support those things, and they could become bigger, rather than focusing so much on the things you don't like and making that more relevant than it needs to be. Something on, and he also says some things that are way out there, but overall I don't care enough. Yeah. Lords will reclaim the public tomorrow. Who's Lords? Is that like cricket or something? Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I was trying to go stone and I hit the... wanted to stay on stone rather, and I hit the wrong button. Okay, I think I can go paper now. Yeah. But this is the hard bit though. This is the hard bit. Ooh. Ooh. Are you? Ooh. Ooh. That was too close. Oh, that's lost stone. It didn't move like it was supposed to move. It's supposed to disappear. Fudgle. Alright. Oof. Nah. Nah, I'm not close enough. Imagine being upset over the opinions of people you don't know. Right, exactly. It's like, some guy has an opinion. It's like, okay, you don't like the opinion, cool, you don't have to. Ignore the guy. Apparently he's got a big following. Alright, well, ignore them too. Let's start this damn thing again. Man's greater than woman. Well, that's not true. That's not true. Men and women are equal, we're just different. That's all. No one's better than anybody. We're just different. We have different strengths, different weaknesses, different attributes, different things we're good at, different things we're not so good at. And that's fine. No one person is going to be good at everything. This is why it's important to work together as a team rather than trying to do everything by yourself. Women support. Okay, there's no need for that. Come on, dude. There's no need for that. We don't need to go there, okay? We don't need to go there. Haze, that's what on sons. Find a strong man, there's a strong woman holding it down. Both equally important indeed. I think Will Smith said this in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He said, behind every successful man there's a strong woman. But if you're willing to switch positions, I'm down with that too. But yeah, we're just different, you know. Men, women, we're different. And that's fine. That's not a bad thing. There's things that men are typically better at than women. Then there's things that women are typically better at than men. And then you find men who are better at those things that women are usually good at, and women who are good at the things that men are usually good at. It's all good. Oof, damn it. You also said keep my wife's name. True that, true that. Keep my wife's name out your mouth. Oh, I could have done that from before. Oof. Alright, here we go. Stone, then I've got to run around and hope for the best. Dude, are you being serious right now? Because that's come on, man, come on. I hope if you're being serious, then just leave, okay? Because I ain't trying to hear this sexist shit, okay? And if you're not being serious, then it's just not funny, dude. Come on. Appreciate the donation, but that don't give you no rights to be saying dumb shit like that. So let's just can that, all right? Cool. All right then. Speaking of strong women, I might rewatch Cynthia Rothrock films this weekend. Oh yeah, Cynthia Rothrock, man, she's legendary. I started following her on Instagram recently. I'm not serious. Okay, cool. I'm glad. Everybody's welcome here. But yeah, we don't need to be going in that route. We don't need to be going down that route. So yeah, appreciate that it wasn't a serious comment. Oh, hey. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I was too... She really is, and I'm looking forward to her Kickstarter project. Okay. What's she working on? And why do women piss you off, man? Oof. Oof. Oi! Piss me off. They're making fun of me. Oh, why? Well, okay. What's the situation here? Before we figure out, let's say we can figure out what's going on. Describe the scenario when a woman made fun of you. Like, what did you say? What did she say? Because I'm rich. Women make fun of you because you're rich. I ain't gonna lie, you're doing rich wrong then. If people are making fun of you because you're rich, you're doing rich wrong. It's called Black Creek and it's a Western action movie. Oh, that sounds awesome. I like Westerns. I like action. Hey, flipping out. They don't understand you because they're all poor. Okay, well. Perhaps you need to hang around with rich girls then. Oh, I hate this game. Get it over their head when he goes sexist. He has daughters. I won't stand for it. And I support men when I think. I support men when I think women go too far. I expect the same back, indeed. Oh, that was a nice run. I ain't gonna lie. I did a nice. I'm an economist. Okay. What does that mean? Is that you're? Does that mean you're cheap? You got lots of money, but you don't know how to spend it. So, what does that mean? You're frugal, tight-fisted. You make £1 million a year, but you won't lend your friend money to get the bus. Is that what that means? Oh, only one life for this guy. Damn. Alright, let's see what we can do. Been on this level all damn day, man. Alright, stone. This has gone too far. Oh. Oh, too close, man, too close. Ah. Oi. Ugh. Ugh. You probably won't like this, but maybe even I'm mean to you because you don't come across as pleasant yourself. Maybe work on that. Sounds like good advice, to be honest. Indeed. Start with being kind. Start with being nice. Definitely. I mean, I know you didn't say you did this, so I'm guess I'm somewhat assuming myself. But hopefully you're not expecting people to be nice to you or be kind to you just because you've got money, because that's not okay. But hopefully that's not the case where you're like, I've got money, be nice to me. Because yeah, I knew a guy like that in my school. He wasn't rich, none of us were rich, but he was a bit more well off than everybody else. So he was kind of like that uppity, kind of like arrogant type dude. And yeah, nobody liked him. I mean, he was a nice enough dude, but nobody liked him. So hopefully you're not doing that. But yeah, people, if it's a case of them just being mean to you because they just don't like you, then hey, maybe it's time to get a new circle of friends. But for now, I'm gonna take a little break for a few minutes. About 3-4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and then play some more of this damn game in a little while, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see if I can actually get past this damn thing, but we'll see. We all can't be liked by everyone. Exactly. In fact, you know, I heard a saying the other day, which I think is true. It said, if everybody likes you, you're not real enough. I 100% believe that is true. If everybody likes you, you're not real enough. That being said, if everybody hates you, it's probably you. You know what I mean? It's probably you. So, balance to everything. All right, cool. I'll be back in a few minutes. If you can stick around, it'd be awesome. And then I should see you in a little while. Be right back, guys. Be right back. is back. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Oof. Ooh. Balance is key. I think he's gone such a hard one person. You doing right, Dan? Yeah. I know, right? I'm too poor. You know what? He said he's rich, and he did actually donate some money on the super chat, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna get my thing out to see how rich he is. What did he say? It was Kuwait something or something like that. Ugh. Keep selecting all the wrong stuff on my phone. There we go. 'Cause I'm just saying. Wait, it was TRY, which is Turkish lira. It said TRY. That is Turkish lira, which is what I thought it was. But he said it was not. No, it's Kuwait something or other. Nah. I swear this man's lying to me, you know. Yeah, he said it was Kuwaiti dinar. That's what he said. But it said TRY, which is Turkish lira. Anyway, let me see what he actually gave me. 10.45. What's that? It's about 34 pence he gave me. How are you rich man only gonna give 34 pence? Bruh, where are you? If you're rich, you need to be donating way more than 34 pence. Maybe that's why girls don't like you, because you say you're rich and you can't even give a whole pound. Like, bruh. Man's like, I'm rich. Give me 34p. Just saying though. Maybe that's why girls don't like you. Like I said, yeah, you're doing rich wrong. If you're rich and girls don't like you, you're doing rich wrong. 34p, you know. Nah, I'm playing. I still appreciate that 34p though. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate it. YouTube are gonna take their 40 whatever % cut off that 34p. So I'm left with like, I don't know what, 15, 16, 20, something like that. I'm left with like 20. I don't know what I'm left with, but still, I appreciate it. I'm just saying, if you're gonna tell people you're rich and they only done that 34, I'm just saying, maybe that's why girls don't like you. I'm just saying. I think we might have figured it out. Takes girls out, only pays for his meal. It's like, well, you gotta pay for your own. But I didn't bring no money. I thought you were rich. I'm rich for me. Can't afford to be donating, man. I would at least buy you a coffee. I'd appreciate that, Sam. I appreciate that. Don't you spend it all on a fancy record player? I mean, I could save. How long would it take to save for a fancy record player if I got 34p per live stream? Like, how many live streams would I have to do? If I was to get 34 pence per live stream, let's work that out real quick. I'm gonna do some maths. Small people. Oh, they say that many brag. Well, indeed. I reckon a decent record player will cost about £100. If I was to get 34 pence per live stream, I would need to do approximately 294 live streams before I could get a record player. Which is, yo, what up, Ben? And if I'm doing 3 live streams a week, that's 98 weeks of live streaming before I can get a record player, which is about almost 2 years. It's 1.8 years, 1.88 years, which is about what, year and I don't know, like 10 months, give or take, 9-10 months. So if I commit to live streaming for 1 year, for the next 1 year, and about 9 or 10 months, and I was to get 34p per live stream in less than 2 years, in less than 2 years, I can get a record player. I like that actually. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at that. Yo, what up, Ben? How you been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. When a joke becomes math homework. You know what? Maths was about the only subject. No, it wasn't the only subject I passed, but it was pretty much that in science, which is the only subjects I actually got decent grades in. So I like maths for that. I like maths for that. And you know, 25 whatever years later after leaving school, I finally got to use my maths. So there you go. It came in handy. Everybody say maths don't come in handy. You never use maths in real life. I just did. I just did. So how about them apples, huh? How about them apples? That's why you do maths in school, so that one day you can go on the internet and work out how it's going to take you to save for a record player. That's the whole purpose of it. Finally put it to good use. I'm just saying. Maths is useful. Let's tell about maths and science. Yeah, that was my only. Well, they weren't my favorite subjects, but they were my best subjects in terms of those are ones that I was pretty decent at. I liked other subjects more, but I wasn't as good at them. So, but this is the way life goes, man. That's the way life goes. The subjects you like, you're no good at. The subjects, yeah. Well, I didn't hate maths. I didn't hate it, but definitely wasn't my favorite subject. Just have to be pretty decent at it. I think I'm rich if I've paid all my share and I have 20 quid left. But that's right. You know what? Honestly, I would say that's rich. Like not even a joke. Like if you've paid all your bills, you know, or everything you need to do is taken care of. You know, and at the end of it all, you still got money left over, you still got time left over, you still got energy left over for the things that are really important to you. You're rich. You know what I mean? You're rich. So yeah, I'm not even joking. You might be joking. I'm not joking. You're rich. All adds exactly. All adds up. 34p here, 34p there. What was I like in school? I guess I was different things at different times. There was times where I was pretty much the bad kid, always getting in trouble. Then there was times where I was a bit more well behaved and, you know, doing your homework and all that stuff on time and studying and everything else. And then I guess there was kind of the in-between times as well. Yeah, I mean, I know I bunked off a lot of school. So it's amazing I passed any of my GCSEs, like really. Used to bunk off school, go to the arcades, play Street Fighter, of course. Oh, damn it. But yeah, I mean, school's a lot of things. There's times where I liked school, times where I hated school. Times where I didn't mind it. I think looking back at it now, overall, I think it was more positive than negative. It just maybe didn't feel like that at the time, you know? I'll tell you yet, but sometimes I like to... Sometimes and I say I don't have any money because if he knows I do, he will ask for some. Because Elliot watched these live streams though. Because, just saying, you might have given up your own game right there. Does Elliot or anybody loyal to Elliot watch these live streams? Because if so, he knows. He knows. Indeed. Oh, damn it. I hate this game. We were meant to go for a bit tomorrow night, but he cancelled. So don't worry, your secret save for me, Sam. Yeah, probably cancelled because he didn't have any money, and Sam lied about having some. So now we know why. Now we know why. He has to be up at oof. Up at 3. I know nothing. I'm just saying there might be some lurkers in the chat. Elliot loyalists might be lurking in the chat. You know, they're not saying nothing. They're just spying. Waiting for things to be said. And now they have their smoking gun. Oh my word! I don't. Well, we might still be playing this level next week, bro. If you're secretly watching the video. You know what? That's actually that's a you know, because here's the thing, yeah. If he's all like upset or whatever later, right? Then you know he's like watching the streams or secretly, you know, got people watching for him. And if he's all fine later, then it's like, oh, he had no idea what you said, or you called him a bellend. So yeah, that's a good way to find out. Yo, what up, Frozen G? Frozen G in a place to be. I bought Street Fighter 6. Awesome game. Oh, okay. Who you playing as mostly? They've probably got a bunch of new characters I don't even know at this point. They see him. Yeah, I don't know that guy. It used to be hot on Street Fighter, but not so much these days. Okay, we can change the control scheme to... Okay. I mean, couldn't you do it anyway, though, in other Street Fighter games? Ryu, and I like the indie guy too. Or Dalsim. Oh, that's what you meant, Dalsim. Okay, gotcha. Dalsim, not date. Yeah, Dalsim. says Yoga Fire. Yeah, I know you're talking about Dalsim. Yoga Fire. Yoga Flame. David Haze and old character. Yeah, and I know Dalsim. He's old school. Stretchy arms and that. Yogurt. These old school games though. No. No, my day's been alright though, Ben. My day's been alright. Ended up starting to stream a little late because cab work. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Say it now. I'm just gonna say for now that there's a possibility that I might have to make a slight change to the stream schedule because it just seems like it's difficult to I mean, this week I was like starting on 9 instead of 8. Oof. Today starting at 8:20 instead of 8. So I might have to be like, you know what, let's just change the stream. I won't do it now. I think I still want to keep it for now. But just so you know. Because I'm trying out a new working time. And I like the working time. I like the hours. It's easier on me in terms of like tiredness and fatigue and stuff like that. But yeah, it ultimately means that it's a bit more difficult to get back in time and start these streams on time. So we'll see how it goes. I'll try it, and if some might be like, all right, we can just have to move the times. I don't, because the thing, I don't want to move the times later. I don't particularly want to, but we'll see. We'll see. We have this agreement here. He gives me the larger amounts to cover bills, food, etc., and he keeps an amount to himself for his needs. If he overspends, he isn't allowed to ask unless it's 100%. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's fair. But if he has to get like a new skin for his Call of Duty weapon, I mean, that's pretty important though, right? You know? I don't even know if Call of Duty sells skins, by the way. I don't. But whatever they sell in Call of Duty, if he has to get like a new Call of Duty item, that's pretty important. That's like life or death, literally. Gotta do what works best for you. Yeah, indeed. But yeah, I'd rather not start later. Certainly I don't want to start like 9 o'clock late on a regular basis. Maybe like 8:30 or like might not be too bad, but I feel like 9 o'clock is a bit late, you know, because then it's like you're kind of rushing through things and that kind of stuff. Because I still need to get to bed a decent time as well, you know. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe I could figure it out. You don't expect to drive around. No, I mean, the car's air conditioned, so it's not so bad. It's not so bad. But yeah, it definitely gets hot though. It gets real hot. They make millions. Everybody's making monies. Well, I was watching some Haley Jackson on NBC News last night, and they were about some bad weather stateside. Yeah, it's all bad weather, isn't it? It's not a one-sided thing, though. I've helped him out loads. In fact, he owes me money that I'll probably never see again. You know, if you lend someone money, just know that you've given it to them. You know what I mean? You've given it to them. And if it's family, yeah. Oh, mate, you did not. Oh, I hate this game. Oh. Did you hear about Nationwide becoming the latest lender to raise mortgage rates again, with increases of up to 0.7 percentage points taking effect on Friday? I did not hear that, but great news for me, right? Bruh. Bruh. Listen. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I heard about this guy who rents out a skip and lives in it. I might just do that. Apparently it cost him like £50 a week to rent a skip that he turned into an apartment. I might just do that. I might just do that. I'm not in the money. Tell me fucking about it's when they take the piss. Yeah, no, for sure. You ever lend someone money, right? And you're trying to be casual about how they pay it back. You don't want to rush them or whatever. You know, you don't want to be that guy, you know. And it's like, so you're trying to be casual about it, but then at the same time, it's like, you know, they'll be saying things like, oh yeah, I can't pay back just yet. And you're like, all right, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I can't, you know, I got the money just now. It's like, all right, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. But then at the same time, they're telling you they ain't got no money. Like, you know, they're getting like brand new designer clothes or whatever, or you know what I mean? Like they're just getting like some expensive items and you're just thinking, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said you had no money? Like, Some awesome footballers, mum lives in a storage unit. Oof. I might just do that. How much are storage units actually? I might just do that. You can live in a storage unit, right? It's probably cheaper to do that than to rent most places in London. So, yeah, man, I might just rent out a storage unit, just move into one of those things. They got plenty of space. I mean, I feel the only downside is that you don't get any natural light, but I'm driving around all day, so I think I'm good for that. Day-one wage, one sec. Day-one wages and rising prices mean markets anticipate inflation and interest rates to stay high for longer than previously expected. This has led to government borrowing costs, which directly impacts mortgage rates, rising to levels as high as last year's mini budget. Oof. I wouldn't even want the money back, right? But I was saving for a new bed, but I needed some work doing on the car. We needed some work doing on the car, so I gave it to him. But one back. Yeah. Everything is so bloody expensive these days. Ain't that the truth? Elliot, if you or one of your loyalists are in the chat right now, Sam wants her money back. Sam wants it back. Need a new bed. And I guess to be fair, a new bed would benefit both of you. Or is it a single bed? And Elliot has to get his own. Oof. Oof. I don't know, man. I might have to look outside of London, though. I think that's what's very likely to happen. I think London's just getting way too expensive for me. So I'm going to have to start looking outside of London and seeing what's up there. Oh, damn it. How fast I know would you move? Will that impact your work? I mean, yeah. Like, it depends on how far I go out, and in a lot, even like surrounding areas in London can be quite expensive. So if I'm, it's probably, it might end up being like way outside, which means my cab license won't operate there, and I'd have to get a new cab license for that area, which shouldn't be an issue, right? But then also the thing to consider is that your earnings are different in different parts of the country as well. So it's like, although right now, for example, I could buy a house in, I don't know, Liverpool, for example, but can I live in Liverpool and earn enough to take care of that same house? You know what I mean? Like, my London wages, my London earnings can buy a house and upkeep a house in Liverpool, but can my Liverpool earnings upkeep a house in Liverpool? That's what it would come down to. And I don't want to live in Liverpool and travel to London to work, because that might be a bit much. What I could do, though, is buy a house in, for example, it doesn't have to be Liverpool, by the way, I'm just using that as an example. What I could do is buy a house in Liverpool and rent it out. And that's something that I'm considering. That's something that was like, buy a house somewhere and don't live in it, but just rent it out. Oh. Get 2 singles. Separate. Fed enough of his scratchy feet. Life is getting expensive for me. You have 2 different phone providers, don't you, Haze? Kinda, yeah. I mean, I guess one main one and the one that I use for cab work, but yeah, kinda. I don't necessarily use them both like for regular stuff, just one for that. Oof, that was too close. He sleeps downstairs on the sofa a lot anyway because of the times he has to be up. Wouldn't that end up ruining the sofa though? Like if you're sleeping on the sofa like a lot, because sofas are okay for like sleeping on like occasionally, but if you're doing it on a regular basis, you can actually end up damaging the sofa. So I don't know, you might be saving for a new sofa as well. Finally got a slide. Deals to create the UK's biggest mobile phone operator has been struck by Vodafone and the owner of Free UK. The firm planned to merge their UK-based operations, giving them around 27 million customers and making it the biggest mobile network in the UK. No idea if that affects you. The deal is yet to be approved by regulators, which will look at whether it will push up customer prices. And you can sleep. Yeah, I'm with Free, which is the main one that I use, and I have a really good deal with Free. So if that deal goes through, and through some whatever, it affects what I have. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm gonna cancel because you know to see what else is out there, but chances are, yeah, I'll probably, assuming that there's better deals elsewhere, yeah, I'll just leave. Because like the deal that I've got now, like the reason I stay with free is because I have such a good deal with them that I know that if I cancelled it, I'm not getting it still back. I'm not, because it's based on a few things that don't exist anymore, like a few loyalty packages that happened some years back that I was lucky. I wasn't, lucky enough that to take advantage of, and then it combined with a few other things that it means that I pay £2 a month on my free contract. I pay £2 a month for unlimited minutes, unlimited internet, 5G internet at that, by the way, because it got upgraded a little while ago. The only thing I pay for is like if I ever call a premium number, which I don't do, or any like international calls and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much unlimited calls, unlimited text, unlimited internet. It's not supposed to be £2 a month. Like it's because of some of the discounts that I got applied to it from loyalty, this, loyalty, that. So yeah, if I leave free, I couldn't come back to them with that. I'm not getting that again. Oh mate, come on. So yeah, if this deal goes through and it affects me where they're going to take that away from me, we'll see, but I've had a good run with that. I can't lie. I've had a very good run. I've had it for years. I've had that deal for years, like years. Plural. And plural it again, years. Yeah, we're good for real. And I know it, they know it. Like if you want to get an unlimited internet package, I think on Vodafone they're like £30 minimum. I'm trying to pay no 30 quid. I ain't trying to do that. Man's been paying £2 a month for the last however many years. You want to hike up to 30? I don't think so. I remember all those premium numbers in the 1990s. Yeah, single, yeah. They have adverts in early hours. Jump 5, yeah. 50. Oh, 898, 50. The only one I remember was the gay chat one, because like at the end of the advert, it had like all the YMCA looking guys just doing some mad dance. Or just doing some mad dance, and it's like that advert coming all the time. Oof. Oh. Why is the rock no disappear? Why did rock no disappear? I hate this game. I really don't, but yeah, this level's pretty hard right now. I used to play this game. I can't believe I used to play this game back in the day and just like rinse it out, no problem. Now I can't get past this bloody boss. Oh. Be honest, guys. Be honest. I got a question for you guys, and I want you to be honest. I want you to be perfectly honest. Remember, this is a judgment-free zone. Have you ever in your life called one of those like premium sex chat numbers, whether the ones on the TV or the ones in the phone book, or the phone box, or anything like that? Have you ever in your life called one of those numbers? And if so, what happened? What did you hear? What was the experience? Yeah, I called one of those years ago as a kid. I don't remember exactly what was said on the phone, but I mean, I guess the lady pretty much could tell that we're kids, you know. And so she didn't say nothing too naughty or nothing. She did make a few breathing sounds, which may or may not have been her just breathing or sighing. I can't remember. She might have just been sighing like, you know, kids again, like that. Might have been just that. But it sounded kind of horny to me, I ain't gonna lie. Like I was maybe like, I don't even know, like 10, something like that, maybe. Oof. Oh, mate, why? Oh, damn it. Yeah. I think I'm done with this game for the day. I might try something else to wind out this stream. But this game is pissing me off to something rotten, so I don't think I want to play it no more. I don't think I want to play it no more. Alright. I don't think I want to play it no more. Maybe next week when I've calmed down a bit. All right. I haven't, but there was this hilarious video where someone did, and he was talking about absolute rubbish with her. How did you want to react to it? Only lost a minute and a half. No nudity or anything. Nah, I think I'll pass on that, to be honest. I mean, I might check the video. I don't know if I want to do a reaction to it though, but yeah, I might check it out still though. Sounds funny. Oh wait, did you mean like react as in like watch it on stream? Because that I can do. That I can do. Yeah, if you want to send a link, I can watch it on stream. Okay, cool. Yeah, of course on stream. Oh, I'm the wrong thing. All right, cool. I sees you. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it this way. So if I put that over there and enlarge that. Alright, so here we go. Before we get into Final Fantasy VII, let's check this out real quick. Just gonna load it up. And oh, it's starting too soon. Come on, pause. All right, let me now. Ah, jeez, why is it so? I need a new computer, man. I swear down. All right, here we go. So, Paul from Bolton Rings Babestation. That's what we're about to watch. Let me make sure the audio. Yeah. All right. All right, here we go. So, Paul from Bolton watches Rings Babestation. Let's check this out. Recommended by Ben.
Looking at you on the telly there, and I put all my Christmas decorations away for Christmas, and I've managed to tread on my lights, and I'm looking for some of those, you know, the ones that sparkle on and off in the background like them. Yeah. Do you know where you got them from? Is it? We'll be able to find out where you got them, because they're spot on. They're exactly what I'm looking for.
Can't hear it. Oh, okay. Ah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, actually, I look like that whole look you've got going on there.
Sorry, one sec. Oh.
Is it? What is it? Is it satin or something? Satin, yeah. Oh yeah, it does, yeah. It doesn't chafe or out like that, does it? It doesn't what? Chafe? No, it doesn't. Well, I haven't had the experience. On my elbows it does, if I'm on my elbows too long. Oh, does it? Well, you don't want to do that then, is it chafe? That's it. I get little red marks too. Yeah. Anyway.
Is this a real call?
I'll speak to you later. Alright, bye.
Was that a real phone call though? Because like, oh mate. That was pretty funny though. Sorry if you say you couldn't hear it. My bad. Sorry, but that was pretty funny. Appreciate that recommendation. Yeah, he did a few another time. He was talking rubbish about cricket, batting stats. It was nice of them to kind of just go along with it though, instead of being all rude or whatever. Or get off the phone, we're talking. You know, they were like, hey, maybe we can find out for you. Like that's good customer services, that is, isn't it? You know, we don't know right now, but you know, maybe we could find out for you. You know, the name of the company we got these lights from, and we're gonna call back in a little bit. Alright, so I want to get Barrett and Sid up to level 70. He's paying to call them, just saying, oh, true. Either way, they're making money, regardless of what he talks about. Money, yeah, these numbers weren't cheap. Yeah, they were like, I don't even remember, but they were like what, £1 a minute or something like that, some nonsense like that. So Sam, I don't know if you heard a question earlier, but in case you didn't, have you ever in your life called up one of those premium rate numbers like Sex Chat, Get Babestation, or any kind of premium number like that? Have you ever done that ever? whatever call them. Yeah, there was one that I did years ago. This is like in the early days of the internet, by the way. In fact, this was probably like OnlyFans before OnlyFans was OnlyFans. Like, I don't, you know, I don't think the site even exists anymore. But like, it was a site where they had these cam girls, right? And you pay, you know, whatever, I can't remember what it was, like £1 a minute, £2, probably more than that, like £2-3 a minute or whatever, to you know, chat with a live cam girl. And I remember doing that, and of course you can't stay on it for very long because it's super expensive. It's like, bro, this was like early days of the internet and early days of having a credit debit card. So yeah, bad combination. You know, I was in uni at the time as well, where they had the super fast internet at the uni, right? So early days of the internet, you know, early days of having a credit card, and early days of having access to super fast, you know, internet outside your house. We just got a slow internet in your house. So yeah, it was a pretty bad combination of things, and you found all these sites. But yeah, that was one, and bruh, I had to be careful with that site though, because yeah, them things can get mad addictive if you ain't careful. Not even a joke, they can get proper addictive, especially when you got this lady being real friendly with you, and it's like, yeah. She has to, of course. And I mean, I'm sure they're nice people outside of that. I'm just saying, like, you know, it is what it is. But bruh. Yeah, instead of phone calls with friends, phoned up 6ix9ine and said, I think I have an infection. We listen to any new music recently? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Oof. A little bit. There's a lady called, oh, what was that? Oh, that was the wrong button. Nadia Iqbal, I think. I can't remember her name, but I see her posters around and I thought, let me check her out. He was trying to tell me I phoned the wrong number, and I was like, no, I don't think I have. Yes, XSplit and my boyfriend made my vagina. Yeah, I feel like they probably got a lot of prank calls, especially them phone box ones. Did you frequent often? I don't know often, but I guess I went a few times. Maybe I don't remember right now exactly how many times I went there, but maybe on 3 separate occasions, I think. And it was the same girl. I remember it was the same girl. I mean, they had loads of girls, but it was the same girl I was talking to. But yeah, I don't remember exactly how many. It was a while ago. I know I didn't go broke. So if that tells you something, I didn't go broke. So however many times I did it, I at least managed to not stay on it long enough to run up some mad debt. You know what I mean? Because, boy. But yeah, I remember one time I was in like the uni library, and they had one computer. Like, well, it was a large library, and the library actually had like more than one section, and they had a section that was just computers, right? And that section was a relatively small room, and the way the computers were positioned, there was one computer like facing, the screen's like facing this way, and the door to get in is like on the other side, and it was a quiet day. There weren't too many people in there, so I'm pretty much in a perfect position to, like, if you're watching porn or whatever, no one's gonna see you because there's nobody next to me, and anybody coming in, I'd see them long before they come over, so I can switch the screen or whatever. So like, yeah, I was in like the computer room in the library. I guess other people are like looking up physics or psychology and all stuff like that, Jung's theory or whatever, right? And I'm just watching some girl halfway around the world finger herself. that was my uni. That was my uni days. I think the sound's coming. There was no sound actually. Oh wait, no, was there sound? I think we had headphones. I can't remember. I actually can't remember. But I think either we had headphones or there was just no sound. But yeah, you would have known. I think we had headphones. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had headphones. So yeah, no one would have known. No one would have known unless somebody was sitting next to you and could see. No one would have known because it was like not many people in that day. Nobody was sitting next to me on my row. There was like maybe a couple of people over on that side, but they won't say it. And I'm pretty sure they had headphones, but either that or some other way. But yeah, no one would have heard it. No one would have heard it. So it was either that or there was just no sound. But yeah, I'm pretty sure by now all these like library, computer, uni libraries or school libraries or whatever, they all have like, what do you call it, VPNs or was it firewalls and all that sort of stuff to prevent people from not using their internet for inappropriate usages. In fact, I'm probably amongst the reasons why school computers are have more security now. So what can I say? I get back in school. Okay, you know what? I always kind of thought that those weren't that hard to get around. Like what those firewalls. So are they actually easy? I'm guessing because I always kind of figured like if you don't necessarily have to be like particularly computer savvy to get around those firewalls. Am I right in saying that? Probably gone the wrong way. I'm just trying to find somewhere I can level up. wasn't too difficult, but this was a long time ago. Maybe it's harder these days. Yeah, they've probably changed the technology on. I mean, I'm sure there's still ways you can do it, but yeah, just maybe not the same way. We're gonna fight underwater. Raw. How do you just do like a 7,000 attack? Yeah, okay, so that didn't go so well. I hate this game. Oh, I hate this game. Why do games get harder towards the end? Why can't they get easier towards the end as a reward for getting that far? Man. Let's talk the last save point. I might just get a guide or something and be like, yo, how do I beat this stupid boss? Because I don't want to play this anymore, man. I don't want to. I've come too far to turn away from it. I really have. I've come way too far to quit now. But mate, I don't. Hate this heat. It's one thing being hot during the day, but nighttime that's just rude. Yeah, all that humidity being trapped in. All that cool air is outside and all the stuffy air is inside. You'd think like apparently like British homes are built to keep the heat in, and I guess that's because, like, you know, Britain is typically a colder place, so I get that, right? But you think, like, you know, by now, air conditioning units would be like easier and cheaper to come by. Like, I'm just saying, like, you'd think that by now that would be a thing. Oh, 176, you know, bruh. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, true, and it's handy during the winter, but not ideal for warmer weather yet. I'm trying to fight this guy again. Now he's chasing me though. Obviously, whooped my ass that first time. You want to chase me around? You mad? It's being hotter up north, man, down south for a change. Really interesting. So like Hull's been what, over 30 degrees today? Because it's like, I think it got to about 28, 29 today in London. I ain't trying to fight that thing again, man. The man's following me around, you know. So I just want to get to a bit where I can level up. Where I can just grind and level up. But I can't do it. I mean, I can do it on the surface, but it will just take so long. I know there's bigger enemies down here, but that one's too big. And I can't find a place where I went to before. Like, bro, where'd it go? Americans on TikTok don't like us. Brits they argue over our Chinese, they shit on beans and toast, and now picking on us for playing up. Yeah, I saw that stuff about how apparently 30 degrees over there, or there was an 86 Fahrenheit over there is like practically like normal, like their colder months. It's like, you got air conditioning, bro. Like, your houses have air conditioning. You know what I mean? Like, we don't allow us, innit? Like, come England and sit in a house with no air conditioning, and then talk about like, oh, that's all winter. Because it's not even the heat, it's the humidity. That's really what it is, the humidity that gets you. Bitch, when it's mild here, you think it's cold. And besides, I don't think Americans get to talk about British weather the way they always have like hurricanes and typhoons and, you know what I mean, like, and earthquakes and whatever else going on over there. Like, bruh. And on top of all that, they still find time to shoot kids in schools. I'm just saying, they don't get to talk about British weather. They don't. Anybody else, maybe, but not the Americans. No, no. I'll order a couple of those Dyson fans, and that portable fan. Okay, yeah. I think I know the one. Apparently they make pretty good fans. In fact, I think my mum has a Dyson fan actually. Yeah, I ain't gonna do this now. I'm just gonna make sure it saves because Brits have a better sense of humor. Americans take themselves well too seriously. The ones on TikTok anyway. I saw this comedian tell a joke. This is a stand-up comedian. I'm gonna repeat a comedian's joke. This is not my joke. It's a comedian that I heard's joke. She said, school shootings have gotten so bad in America that they've had to ban abortions so they can have more kids to shoot. Yeah, that's not my joke. Kind of wish it was though. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of wish it was. That was a funny joke. Did I save? I did save. I saved. Cool. I saved. Alright, let me quit out this damn thing then. It's bad. I still laughed. Yeah. But yeah, gotta laugh, man. Gotta laugh. Because the alternative is not nice. Final Fantasy. Okay, I don't actually own this game then. I thought I had this game paid for, but I do not. However, it's only £12.99, so if I don't complete this game before my thing runs out, I might just buy the damn game. I might just buy it. It's only £12.99. I don't know if I'm going to complete it before my time runs out, so I might just buy the damn game. I might just buy the damn game. Next, you're more clued up on this stuff. First, from being arrested. I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, I think he. Well, from what I'm hearing, he turned himself in apparently. I don't think he's actually in prison though, or jail or anything like that. But I did see one thing say that he can, if he wants to, still run for president. Like, even after all this, if he wants to, he can still run for president. Whether he does that or not, well, of course, waits to be seen. And there are things saying that it would be a bad idea for him to for him to run. But legally speaking, if he wanted to, he can still run. Boris Johnson, on the other hand, though, I don't think he could still run for prime minister if he wanted to. I don't think he could. I think his troubles have gotten a bit too much for him. Some files he had, the vital side files in his garage that he shouldn't have. So, oh really? Biden's time might be coming then. You know, something to do with. I mean, I will say. I mean, yeah, I don't know the exact details or the extent of the crime committed, but yeah, it was something to do with mishandling documents and files, or you know, secret files, I guess, or something. If Biden's been doing the same, then oof, Biden, you better return those documents real quick. You better return it before anybody notices. Charged and indicted but not arrested. So he hasn't been, okay, so I saw arrested, so that's not the case. Okay. Mr. Haze, some impacts. Do you like Donald Trump? I mean, I would say I don't particularly care for him either. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't like him, but I wouldn't say I like him. You know what I mean? It's like that. Like, he's definitely said a bunch of stupid shit. Like, I think that much is obvious. But I'm just whatever. You know, I don't feel no way about it. He doesn't seem like the type of person, at least from his public persona, he doesn't seem like the type of person that I particularly, you know, want to hang around with, you know, that kind of thing. You know, he seems like a kind of guy, like, I mean, like I said, that's just public persona. He could be a sweetheart in real life. I wouldn't know, but yeah, I don't feel no way about him. He's just another dude on the internet. I don't like him. I like him, but I can't lie. Oh yeah. Definitely has some a few good jabs in there, a few jokes in there, even though they weren't really intended to be jokes. China, yeah. I'll say that, like, I mean, as far as their presidency goes, I don't know. I don't follow it that closely. I don't follow politics or pretty much ever for the most part. Well, that's not true, but you know, for the most part. But from an outsider's perspective, from an outsider looking in, casually looking in, I would say that Donald Trump is a better celebrity, whereas Biden is a better politician. You know, if that makes sense. Like, Biden seems to know how to play the political game a bit better, or at least, actually, maybe that's not quite accurate. Maybe that's not quite accurate, but I think he's, in terms of like presenting himself as the guy who knows what he's talking about, I think Biden's a bit better at that. Not to say that he does know what he's talking about. I mean, I think that's somewhat clear that he doesn't at this point either. But I think he's better at presenting himself as the guy who can get the job done, in a, say, traditional in a traditional politician hold on a second. Let me understand what I'm trying to say. In a traditional way, like, whereas Donald Trump was very much divisive, kind of in your face, you know, and definitely better at getting people riled up and angry and that whole thing. But that's great if, like, you're a celebrity. But when you're in the job and you have to do it, both of them are screwing up, right? But Biden is maybe better at not looking as bad. You know what I mean? Well, with a few exceptions. I don't know. Like I say, I don't follow this crap, and I'm pretty much an outsider looking in. I'm probably just talking at my ass right now, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, that's how it seems to me. Do you know Boris Johnson in America? Oh wait, did you know Boris Johnson is American? Okay, I didn't know that. Was it? Would mean like he was born there or something, or because he talks very Eton, you know. Okay, I did not know that. We let a Yank run our country, though. Bro, what's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on? But yeah, here's what I do know. Here's what I do know. All politicians are snakes and arseholes and liars, and as Ziggy Marley, not Ziggy Marley, Damian Marley once said, to win election, them trick we, then they don't do no thing at all. So yeah, I don't like no politicians when it comes down to it. Well, I don't trust any of them anyway. So win election, them trick with, and then don't do no thing at all. That's why them are not flicker you with us on. That's a big game though. I ain't trying. I don't know if I want to download this now. I can either play it or stream it. Ish. Foreign governors though. Yeah, but a yank, man. No, I'm taking a piss. I'm not being serious. Like this, he's just a pawn. You could talk about how racist Trump is, but completely ignore the racist stuff Biden has said. What does Biden say that time? If you don't know who to vote for, you ain't black. Bruh. Bruh. When you start the game, the phone application will be suspended. Which is the KKK leader. Okay, I didn't know that, but damn. Know that. I'm guessing that wasn't recent though, or was it? Because, but if that was recent and people still give him a pass, I mean, not that it makes it okay regardless of when it was, but you know what I mean. If that was recent and people still give him a pass, yeesh. If it was like 50 years ago, or whatever, and people forgot about it, still don't make it okay, but. Yeah, I remember that whole voter ID thing. People were saying that it's discriminatory or something. We're gonna do this. They still don't want someone like that. That's President Biden. You try to push a bullshit onto full-time. Pro-choice, I think that's it. Full-term. So how come? Oh, this is quiet. So I couldn't say nothing about this guy then, because, bruh. I'm back when that incident happened with Jennifer's family. Johnson for her to be brought back to his old self and safety. So realistic, completely different from the games I played back in the day. Well, yeah. Yeah, I know Jennifer Hudson. She was in Dreamgirls. Right, let's chop his head off, you know. Set my fire and chop his head off. Man, ain't playing. Right. I probably should have started this game though, because I ain't ready to play this now. Full-time version, right? I said I'm virtual, but that's a baby at that point. I think one of the things about Biden, though, that I've noticed is that he seems to just echo a lot of the very extreme liberal talking points. And I'm not always... I don't know if he even... Like I say, all these guys are stupid in the end of it, but I would say that I'm not entirely sure he even understands what he's saying when he says the things that he says sometimes. But he seems to just echo like these really like sort of left-wing talking points, because I guess that's his base. And okay, fine to be left-wing, nothing wrong with that, but it's like when they get extreme, you're like, right, maybe think about that a little bit. Like, maybe think about what you're actually saying here. Like, what it actually means, what you're actually supporting. But yeah, it's just like everyone forgets about balance now. It's just all about these extreme views and extreme opinions. Something about this, a woman who aborted her baby at like 30 weeks during lockdown, 32 weeks during lockdown. She's 11% sentence of Alright. I can't play this now, it's getting late. I got to go to bed, man. But that was a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima. Just a tiny little bit of Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe some other time we can play some more Ghost of Tsushima, but that time is not today. Because for now, I need to start winding down. Oh, that should not be on the screen. Oof. It's nothing too major anyway. And I did ban as well, unless there is a real threat to life. No one should. Yeah, far into pregnancy and abort it. True, the stage party is on there. Version of crap, separate sleep. So the same uniform might be ever. My political view, whoever you vote for, you get what you deserve. Oh, my Facebook. Okay, gotcha. Whoever you vote for, you get. Well, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? But yeah, so I think we could all agree that all politicians are arseholes. Some maybe more so than others. Sometimes they could be, I guess they could sometimes do nice things, but ultimately they're all still arseholes. Sometimes they say the right things and they don't really do it. But yeah, ban that, man. Just don't vote. That's why I'm saying don't vote. Don't even bother votes. Just don't bother. Don't bother vote. Just let all them cunts figure out themselves. Don't vote. Let them cunts all fight it out themselves. That's my advice. But guys, it is almost 11:30. So yeah, I gotta start winding now so I can get to bed at a semi-reasonable hour. Yeah, Monday should be the next live stream. Monday, we're watching again. It was Shoot Fighter for Monday, not Street Fighter. Shoot Fighter. Although Street Fighter might have to come up one of these days. I don't know if you've seen Street Fighter movie, but it's an excellent movie. So we might have to add that to the film list. See, so the same Triple K uniform. Yep, indeed. Weeks. I had 2 weeks to make a choice. I saw her in the screen. It was a baby I couldn't in pregnancy. What films are currently on the list, Haze? There's a bunch on the list actually. So Sam, 21 years later, after deciding to keep the baby, are you like, I'm so glad I made that choice? Or you're like, damn it. What was that? Man, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I keyed. I'm sure Elle's lovely. Different days, different moods. Yeah. Alright, so currently on the list of movies for movie night, Return of the Living Dead 4, Fatal Beauty, The Burglar, Night of the Living Dead 1990, The Mac, Shoot Fighter, which we're about to watch, and Shoot Fighter 2. In fact, let me add it real quick now, Street Fighter, because, yeah, I'm going to add that to the list as well. By the way, the order that they're in is not necessarily the order that we watched them in. Heavy Metal, Class Act, Cool as Ice, Footloose we've watched already, so I can take that off. You Got Served, Break Dance, House of a Thousand Corpses, Part 1. Oh, that's sorry, House of a Thousand Corpses, which is Part 1, and then Devil's Rejects, which is Part 2. The Sadness, Bones and All, The Menu. For TV shows, we have 24, The Walking Dead, X-Files, which we're currently watching, Sons of Anarchy, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Batman 60 series, Baywatch Nights, and then for the rest of Arnie season, we've already done Hercules, Stay Hungry, The Villain, Conan the Barbarian, and Conan the Destroyer. So with that, it's The Terminator, Red Sonja, Commando, Raw Deal, Predator, The Running Man, Red Heat, Twins, Total Recall, Kindergarten Cop, Terminator 2, Last Action Hero, and then True Lies. We're ending the Arnie season with True Lies. Who knows? Maybe one day, some other time, we'll continue a second Arnie season with the rest of his movies after True Lies. But for now, we're just going to go to True Lies, and then yeah, that's our first Arnie season. There's quite a lot of movies though. To be fair, there's quite a lot in there. Nice, awesome. But yeah, it should be streaming again on Monday. Hopefully starting at about 8 p.m. But let me just say 8 p.m.-ish, just in case. 8 p.m.-ish. Should be starting 8 p.m.-ish GMT. Which, to be fair, is kind of how it's always been, but maybe more so than ever. More, yeah, that, you know what I mean. Watching Shoot Fighter on Monday, and then continuing with X-Files on Tuesday, and then back to games on Thursday. In the meantime, maybe I'll post a video, maybe I won't. We'll see. Oh, I did post Too Fast, Too Furious. So why Too Fast, Too Furious is trash over on the movie channel. Please check that out. Be much appreciated. Haze's Movie Room. There's links in the description for Haze's Movie Room. And I just posted why Too Fast, Too Furious is trash on that channel. So yeah, check that out. Just recorded a podcast with my man Sweet Bundy talking about The Boys, the Amazon series, The Boys seasons 1 to 3 of The Boys. So look out for that for next week, Wednesday. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the minute, guys. You have been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping it lively. Till whenever, if ever. Peace.